We're across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store between the New Orleans Saints and the New York Giants.
Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
The fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round. We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. First carry now for Justice Hill. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Out of the gun, Watson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Breaks a tackle. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give them 5 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
Ball carrier.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Newton.
Ooh.
And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that that fell harmlessly to the ground. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, here's Newton. Flush to his right. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
There's no doubt that he has plenty of heart, but you got to be careful of those receivers that are slight of build. They leave themselves open to some pretty big hits across the middle. That pass, incomplete.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
Demir Bird on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
First down, and it's Hill again. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Justice Hill.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
First on the tackle.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Watson. He'll let this go deep. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. First and goal from the 6. They'll run high, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are going to take a first-quarter lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3-and-out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Yeah, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. On the handoff, Taylor. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A shotgun snap for Newton. Steps away to his left. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. In the wild card win last week, he had just 2 catches, and now he's got his first one here. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now a give to Taylor. It was Matthew Adams who got him down on the defensive side.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Newton. He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Goal at the
33 yards that time. They'll run here with Taylor. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Well, that turned out how they wanted. Run the toss play to the left side, go for that pylon, get in there.
And just being able to understand where the pylon was and sneak it in there, well done, well executed.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. These two teams all tied after one.
First quarter with the score tied 7-7.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Watson off play action.
Come on.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Damn it.
Hayden Hurst, former first-round pick, the intended target. And now it's second down.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They have 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on third down. Operating from the gun, Newton. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. In the wild card win last week, he had just 2 catches, and now he's got his first one here. First and 10, Taylor now. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On second and 12, Newton.
This nigga Cam Newton.
Come
on, man.
And it's third down. They got pressure and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. Up in 8, where are you going to go with the football?
Throwing on third down, Newton. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
It's now 4th down.
Here we go on 4th. Newton.
Damn.
Down he goes. A sack. They sack him back across the field at about the 48-yard line. Well, certainly not the way
Cam
they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
They'll go with Hill here on first down. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Offensive linemen love creating space for the guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4. A shotgun snap for Watson. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. On the run, he'll let this go. And this is taken in at the 5.
What? Shit, Cam can't hit nobody.
Get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to pound it in with Hill. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Giants have taken the lead. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. On second down, it's Taylor. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
They'll run on 1st down. Taylor. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. The tackle there by Fabian Moreau.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
From the 50, Newton. That's caught by Howard. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. First down, it's Newton. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this. He's got it at the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. From the red zone now, Newton. Eluding the pressure right. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. From the 5 now, second and a yard. Again, Newton escaping the pressure right to the goal line.
Throw that away.
Incomplete
On the keeper. Throw away and incomplete. It's third down and 1 yard to go.
Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is third and a yard. Throwing again is Newton. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints.
To number 80.
O.J. Howard as the first half is winding down. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Oh!
And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
Boy, I be choking with them playoff team.
Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Following the penalty, it's Hill. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, a trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. From the 27, Newton flush to his right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
By the wide receiver.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
On second down now, it's Taylor. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it.
Come on, baby.
6.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
To throw on third down, Newton. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 41-yard line. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 41. From the gun, Newton flushed out right. And he finds Howard complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Ooh, niggas, they
The
gonna
extra
have to
effort
deal
after
with
the
this
catch
scheme.
makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Let's go.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
On the draw is Taylor. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
The ball carrier.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Defense simply not fooled by the draw there.
Well, they were thinking run to begin with, and what they tell their defensive linemen is play the run on your way to the quarterback. If someone shows, go get him, and that's exactly what they did.
On second down, here's Newton. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
3rd and long.
Operating from the gun, Newton. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
And that big gain,
damn, take the points.
Process here on fourth
I
down.
can't do it.
Red zone, they might now consider going for it on fourth down.
Take the points.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. Trying to punch it in with Taylor, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his second touchdown of the night. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead.
14.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Let's shock the world, baby.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising.
Show me some love.
Patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Watson now. From the gun, he'll throw. And complete here to Carlos Hyde. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, Watson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Second and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup. Throwing again is Watson. His throw incomplete. Carlos Hyde was the target.
Baby. We need a stop. We need a stop.
He was covered by Patrick Queen.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Disrespecting me. I ain't even kill him. Let's go.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Goodwin able to haul it in. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 36. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. To the air yet again, Watson. He's taken down.
I can feel it.
Saints. Gross
I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh, Lord. And I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh, Lord.
Okay, let's go back a little bit.
Well, I remember.
Comes to the front. What's that old
I
saying?
remember. Don't worry.
The lessons of history are doomed to repeat.
How can I ever forget? It's the first time.
A double team may be in order.
Gonna need something special.
The last time
after that sack
we ever met. But I know the reason why you keep your silence so. Oh, you don't know me? but the pain still shows. The hurt.
The line is in tatters. That's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Let's go, baby! Let's go! Let's go! We'll take it, Isabella!
He needed just one more block as it stands, 37-yard return. And the Saints will have a short
No, he
field in
gonna
front
tighten
to
up.
take
Drew's a
over here,
competitor.
1st and 10.
Play your game, baby. He gonna tighten up. He gonna tighten up. Play your game. Don't choke. All right. Play your game, baby.
On 1st down.
Play your game, JT. Baby, I'm sorry, all right? You're going to have to chalk this one up. I try to be quiet.
Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Saints add on to their lead.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Let's go.
Demir Bird returning it.
Let's go. We fired up now. Now you got to throw it. Slow roll it, baby.
1st and 10.
Slow roll
Their
it.
own 31-yard line.
What defense?
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round. They need to come up with something as they get this drive started. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big pickup of 38. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
That's good for a Giants.
He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
Second down, ball on the 3. 1st down marker at the 1-yard line.
Check 15, check 15.
Now a handoff. Here's Hill. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
3rd down and 4.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Back to the ground this time.
Let's go, baby.
And he'll get blown up behind the line
Let's get
of
to stop.
scrimmage. Back at the 6. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on 1st down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd.
Switch. He's trying. He's checking crowd. Big dance. Come. Check those 7. 31. Watch twins.
False start there. That will set the offense back 5 yards.
Brandon, the lineman certainly flinched there before the snap.
Let's go,
Good
baby.
call.
Let's do it that. It's the game right here. Come on, JT. Come on. This is the game. Show me some love. This is the game. It's the game, baby. This is the game.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Knock this nigga off.
Darren Lee picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Stay down.
They had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one. That hurts their chances right there.
Man, to put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone's seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one.
Just hand the ball off. We got Jonathan Taylor out.
They'll run on first.
Just hand the ball off, baby. Just hand the ball off. And he's off. And he's off.
And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out.
Kiko, you next, nigga.
A big time play there for
Kimako, Kito.
57
if you beat the Mamba, you next.
Barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone. Back to Taylor on first down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Now flags will come in.
What was that?
And I think this is against the Saints up front. And that'll set them back 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. On third down, here's Taylor. Down right around the 25. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal. This to make it a 3-score game late. And Hopkins' kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Now, aren't I, though?
Bird now ready to return it. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
My
the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now following the interception, here's Newton. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Brings that last catch short of the marker by just a yard. Leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. from the gun. Here's Newton. He'll have a... Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
10 at the 27-yard line.
On first down, it's Watson. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson gets this one to Hill. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Michael Davis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. At their own facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They have all but booked their ticket to the NFC Championship game next weekend, and they'll look to finish things off here now in this 4th quarter. And just not a ton of room to work with. They'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold them to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Throwing here, Newton. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Oftentimes, when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Newton. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
16 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To the air again, Newton. This one caught by Isabella. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the play. Now a first down throw for Newton. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And the Saints season will march on as we say thanks for watching.